Alright y'all, today we are pairing African fire skinks, and rather than just doing it, we're going to get a female, we're going to get a male, we're going to pair them. Hopefully they don't try to destroy each other, and if they can get along, we're going to put them in something with adequate space so they can start producing eggs for us. Let's get it. Alright you guys, so I got one of my prize females out. This girl has been producing eggs for me for years, and all of them are viable. Everything she puts out hatches, no moldy eggs. This girl is absolutely fantastic. But a lot of people always ask, how do I know my females from my males? This, like I said, this one, she's about 6 years old. And you see she has not produced any jaws like the jowls that the males produce. Males usually have more triangular shaped heads. She just doesn't have it. Now a lot of people will tell you can't look at the jowls because animals will, or these fire skinks will start to develop them as they put on weight, but that is absolutely not true at all. As you see, all of her weight is being stored in her tail, and that is true for both males and females. As they put on weight, it goes directly to their tail, and then it'll start to creep up the rest of their body, right? And then you'll start to see them get real chunky. But they won't, the fat deposits won't go directly to the jowls like some of these people say. That's incorrect. But yeah, this is one of my prize females. Like I said, we're gonna get a male out and into this container. And we gotta get eyes on them and make sure that these two can actually get along in a small space. And if they can get along in a small space, then we'll move them to a bigger one. All right, you guys, I got one of my males out. This one's a lot younger than the female that he's gonna be paired with. But yep, we got him out. As you see, this one, he's the one with the gold that runs from the tip of his nose almost to the tail. A lot of gold, not too much red. Then I got one that has no gold on him. He's almost all red. We're gonna be breeding him to an almost all red female. But like I said, this is my male. See that very distinct triangular shaped head, them jaws on the side there? That's a male. Now we're gonna put him with the female, and we gotta watch him. This is very important. We gotta keep eyes on them. So let's get to it. Alright you guys, I put both of them in the box. I got my male's off here to the right. My female's off to the left here. I gave them one big piece of cork bark as a hide. Now I gotta watch them for a couple hours. There were no signs of aggression in the beginning, but they're also on opposite sides now. They've only crossed paths like twice, and I just want to keep eyes on them. There's no, like I said, no signs of aggression. We're just gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope that these two work out. Everything looks okay so far. All right, y'all. At this point, he's approached her twice. He just ducked off. You see, he keeps nudging into her and pushing into her tail. She is receptive. She hasn't opened her mouth, hasn't swung her tail at him, hasn't even like wiggled her tail or anything. I just scared him off. I turned the lights down in here too, and the fans off and everything. Just I've been keeping an eye on him from the door, but he's trying to get into position now, and she's receptive. She's open to the idea. So I think we're okay with this pairing. I want to move forward with getting their enclosure together. They're going to be going in a 4x2x2 Zen habitat, and that should give them enough space. We might even do like the false background and give them some climbing areas too, just so he doesn't bully her or anything like that, you know, try to overbreed or stress her out, right? I want to give her the opportunity to get away. But I'm going to move forward with building the enclosure. They're looking good though. Like I said, she is receptive, and so is he. So I just scared him off. She doesn't care. Anyways, we're going to move forward. Alright you guys, and real quick before we start rebuilding, we're about 5 or 6 hours after we initially put them together. They have both completely calmed down. So they're okay with our presence and everything that we're doing in the room. And as we see, there's no aggression or anything like that. So you normally don't have to wait this long. If you're gonna have a problem, you're gonna know immediately. And it's usually because you don't have a male and a female. Maybe you have 2 males and you didn't know, but they're not gonna wait until you walk away to turn up, right? If you got 2 males, immediately you're gonna know they're gonna both puff up. They're gonna start attacking each other. And I promise you, skink fights, they're crazy. But we see everything is calm in here. So we're gonna start cleaning up their enclosure, getting ready for the rebuild. She looks like she's about ready to drop some eggs anyway, right? She's got a lot of weight on her. It's the right time, so. And we've already pulled all the plants out of the enclosure, all of this soil. We got like 8 inches of soil. It's still good to go. So I'm gonna take this out and reuse all of this soil. But yeah, and then we'll fix these fixtures, get new lights in. The LEDs are good. Get new UV bulbs in, and yeah, get the rebuild on. I want to put live plants in here again, but my fire skinks keep destroying the root systems of my plants. So we got something for that. But yeah, I'm about to get to cleaning this bad boy up, and we're gonna get them in their new home as our new pair. Right, let's go. And also, real quick, I was gonna do a false background for the walls in the back, right? But we're getting an extension kit. Not sure if we're gonna extend it 4 feet vertically or horizontally. But when we do get the extension kit and extend this enclosure and make it 8 feet either tall or wide or both, then we will be doing the custom walls and background. We'll silicone everything, make it airtight, and it's I can't wait to actually do that. But yeah, we're just waiting until we get the extension kit for this, and that's the next big move. Also, when we do get the extension kit, we're going to be cohabbing animals inside of this enclosure when it is extended either taller or higher or wider, or both rather, whichever way we decide to go. We will be cohabbing animals. Let's go. All right, you guys, it is currently the next day. They stayed together overnight. There's not been a single issue. No nipped tails, not even a single bite mark, not a nipped scale, nothing. So we're gonna move forward, go ahead and build this enclosure out for them. And I told you they were destroying my plants and we got a fix for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff together and just get them a dope enclosure built. Let's go. All right, you guys, real quick before we carry on, this is how I'm gonna deal with them destroying my plants. I'm using moss poles inside of my enclosures. Now, this is something we use in gardening all the time, right? But I'm using it inside these enclosures. I have filled these poles with the growing media and fed the roots through these little squares into the center. Now, these plants, the roots aren't in the pot. Like I said, they're inside this little, I don't know, this protective cylinder or whatnot. So they're growing on the outside and they will attach to this. But yeah, this is how we're gonna protect the roots because my fire skinks keep destroying my roots. It's not even just them though. I can't put it all on them. It's because I have breeding pairs. They're gonna be in here doing their thing, uprooting and stuff. And then every couple months I have to come in and look for eggs anyway. So I have to come in and tear everything apart. And this is just gonna make it a lot easier. I can just grab this entire thing, pull it out. Boom. All right, and this is our enclosure build so far. I tried to make things as naturalistic as possible while also making it easy for us to get in here and search for eggs. Every one of these items is a single item pull, right? I can just grab that water dish, pull. Grab this hide, pull. Grab this entire plant setup, pull, right? And this is gonna make it easy for me to get in here. When I was planting my plants bioactively inside the enclosure, and it comes to that time where I have to come pull these plants to find these eggs, it would shock the plants a lot of the time. Sometimes the plants wouldn't recover. So we're just gonna we're trying things a little bit different. And I like the idea of using moss poles inside of my enclosure. We're gonna see how this goes. I think for the plants it'll be good. And literally the fire skinks can't even get to the roots. So, but yeah, their enclosure is together. So I'm gonna fill up their water dish. I'm gonna spray this down, and we're gonna get our animals in here. And we're about to release our beautiful animals back into their enclosure. It looks really good, right? We're not doing the custom background, like I said, until we get the extension, and we're gonna be cohabbing. But it's gonna be dope. But their enclosure looks good, you know what I mean? It's ready for them to go back in. It's gonna be easy for me to maintain, not even just maintain, but to get in and look for eggs. But real quick, all right, you guys, here we have both of our animals. We have our male and our female. One on the left, one on the right. It's very hard to tell. But which one is which? Who's on the left? Who's on the right? I want y'all to go to the comments. Tell me who this is on the right, male or female. And who this is on the left, male or female, right? And there you have it, guys, just like that. This is how I pair my African fire skinks. Remember, when you put them together initially, you want to watch. You don't have to keep them together overnight like I did. I just did that because I had a bunch of things going on. I got a lot of stuff going on over here. But if you're gonna have a problem, you're gonna know immediately. So you don't have to wait all night. Just give them a couple hours together. I would check up on them every 5 minutes, literally, or just sit there and watch them. We're gonna move forward with our projects. We got more pairs to pair up. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming along. I know you could have been anywhere on this planet, but you decided to be here with your boy Smith, and I really do appreciate that. Anyways, this is All Things Living. I'm Smith. We're out.